In this video, we're going to learn how to identify rational numbers that can be found between two given decimals. So in this case, you're given 0.3 and 0.31 and asked to find three numbers in between them. In order to help with this, I've set up a number line with 0.30 on one end, so one of our two in the pair, and it's broken into 10 equal spaces, which puts 0.40 all the way over here. But we're not really worried about 0.40. We are worried about 0.31, which would be right here in this space. So 0.31. It's not a very good zero. There we go. Now, you need three numbers that are in between. It may help to expand this space and divide it up into 10 equal spots, which would give you a number line that looks something like this. On one end, we've got our 0.30, but we're going to put another 0 in there because we've broken it up into 10 equal spaces. On the other end, we have a 0.31 with an extra 0. Now it starts to be a little easier to figure out a number that could exist between these two. It's almost like thinking about 300 compared to 310. Well, 301 would be in between them. Well, 0.301 is in between these two numbers. So it's 0.302, 03, 0.304 right here, 5, 6, 0.307. So that's three decimal numbers that exist in between 0.3 and 0.31. We just added zeros at the end of the decimals. Let's try it out with example B, where we have negative numbers. So I'm going to start by adding just one zero, and I'll see if I can work it out that way. Negative 5.720, so this has been added on there, and negative 5.710. So now it's a little bit easier to see a decimal number that can fit in between these two, but be careful. A very common mistake is to look at the first decimal number you're given and start working up from there, like saying negative 5.721, 22, 23, etc. Be careful. Numbers that are in between these two will be slightly greater than or closer to 0 than negative 5.72. So for example, negative 5.719. It's a little bit less, a little bit greater than this one, a little bit less than that one. Okay, so it's in between. Negative 5.716, negative 5.711. Those three are all in between the two given decimal numbers. Just be careful about not going outside of the pair.